What's up, guys? Welcome back. Dane's Great Journey. Checking back in Monday. Hope you guys are doing great. Today I wanted to make a video talking to you guys about something I've been reading about, which is really interesting. I think you're going to get a lot out of. It's a concept I've been reading about called loss aversion. Now, what that is it's the whole concept of people hate to lose more than they would like to gain. Now think about that. People hate to lose something more than the feeling of gaining something. So say someone was to give you $5, or someone took $5 from you, or you were losing $5 rather than gaining $5. The feeling of loss is a lot stronger than that feeling of gain. Or let's say your bank account went up 20% one month, and then the next month it went down 20%. The feeling of that loss of 20% less is a bigger feeling than the feeling of gaining 20%. Do you see what I mean? So the loss aversion is, the feeling of losing something is a lot stronger than the feeling of gaining something. And the reason I wanted to talk to you today about this is because this is a thing we face as individuals who want to start businesses or have ideas about doing things but then never actually follow through with that. Now, what is the reason for that? Well, if you think about it, starting a business, there are lots of things you can lose when doing that. Money, time, your current job, the future. You don't know what the future is going to hold for you when starting a business or starting a new venture or something that has a lot of things that could go wrong in the future, a lot of what ifs, and a lot of if this happens, then I can lose that, I can lose this. So the reason for starting a business, there's so many things that you could lose on that so many people don't start the business because of the fear of losing. Rather than I have a safe job, I'm making money, I'm gaining these things, I could do that rather than losing out if I start this business and these things fail. Now, to give you a good representation of a business that attacks loss aversion very well is the casino industry. Now think about it. The casino the casino always wins in the long run with gambling and stuff like that. And these people are losing all the time, but they're still playing. Now, why are they still playing? It's because the casino, first of all, they replace the money you spend with chips. So it's a way to represent money differently to you that makes you feel better about spending chips instead of spending actual physical money. That's one way they attack loss aversion, to represent it to yourself in a different way. Another way is when you start to lose, or even when you are gambling, they give you things. They give you free drinks. They give you complimentary buffets. Stuff that reverse the risk. Risk reversal right there, okay? So there's things they do to add on to the fact that if I'm losing money, I can still be gaining something out of this experience. Whether I'm losing $100 or $500, I still get free drinks. I still get I have a free room or something like that. So they attack loss aversion in a very interesting, unique approach, which works very well, and which is why people keep coming back and back and back. Obviously, gambling is addiction too, but the way they represent it to the average person is very clever. Now, what I want you to take away from this video is I want you to represent starting something that has the ability, starting something that you might fail at or you might lose something, and representing it to yourself in another way. Now let me explain what I mean by that. Let's say you want to start something, but you're scared or you're fearful of those things that could possibly go wrong, like losing money or failing. And I want you to represent that in a different way than that. First of all, understand that yes, you could possibly fail, you could possibly lose money, but if you don't ever do it, then you are going to miss out on ever knowing what might have happened. And the fear of, I should have done it, or the regret of, I should have tried at least. That's how you need to represent to yourself the thing that you want to do. So now you reinterpret why it is that you need to do something and stop procrastinating it and stop pushing it off for the future. Okay, guys? So that's what loss aversion is. It's the feeling, it's I would rather win than obviously lose, but still, it's like if I lose, it's going to mean way more than if I win. So I'd rather not lose, and I would rather not try. But we need to represent to ourselves in a different way that if I don't try, then I'll never know. Then I might regret this the rest of my life. That I might never get myself to that situation that I've wanted to get to. That I might not be able to break through and have the job I always wanted because I never tried it, because the fear of losing is greater than the fear of gaining. We need to turn that around, guys. We need to turn all those losses into gains. To be like, oh, but I can gain this, I can gain that, I can gain that. You know what I mean? It's just like people move towards and people move away from. People move away, meaning I'd rather avoid that pain than move towards pleasure, But we have to turn around the way we think in terms of I want to move towards, I want to gain this, I want to become financially free, I want to have this business going. That's the things we have to represent. We can't let that loss aversion take advantage of us to where we never act. We never take action in the way that we need to go, that we know we need to go, but we're scared to lose. Okay, guys? Thanks so much for watching this video. Turn around the way you think and interpret things. Because if you can do that, you can break through. And you'll be able to get over those hurdles, those losses that will incur along the way, because you're conscious of them. You're aware of that. You're aware of the process of failing and losing, but continually moving forward and learning and getting better. That's what it takes to be an entrepreneur. That's what it takes to be completely and utterly successful in any endeavor that you attempt in your life, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Dane's Great Journey signing out. Have a great week. Let's go get it. Let's go move towards the things we want in our life, and away from the fears and scarcity of not acting ever in our lives, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Later.